Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. We have a mid-season matchup of two teams that have earned a top 25 ranking, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the third-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Tigers will kick this deep to begin the game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Important second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. He can't stop him. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The Hurricanes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown for the U. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. The gain was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback for recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. And he drops back in the gun. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gain moves it with a 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough. Down he goes. A sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Clemson, 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's got it.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the first down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on fourth down.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
It's a quick grab. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down after that previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Canes will line up to kick it away.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks instead. We've now got fourth down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The pocket breaking down. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got his man in the open field. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Tries to get it to the running back. Finds his target. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Take the catch. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Grab down the middle. It's Carr. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pass rush closing in. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A first down dropped here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Slides to avoid the big hit. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Trying to extend the play. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And the defense will call timeout here. The age-old practice of trying to ice the kicker. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and then take us to halftime. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick writes out his scoring threat. He'll set the offense up at the 31.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
A quick throw out left, complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Play action fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And he'll be brought down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught quickly. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Short pass finds the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Good catch.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Well, the running back at that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Clemson. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. We lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. retakes the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking right, this one caught. And he's tackled after the catch.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Canes. That's a crucial score for it. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Pressure is coming. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it on the move. There's a wide-open receiver complete. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Going for his running back. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Miami.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. How do you play this now? Do you call it a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? They'll tackle him right at the 31. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And they hand it off to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a timeout is called. The clock strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Final minute of regulation. We are all even. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here would be 55 yards. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock.
Timeout, Miami.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's caught. It's Brown. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. And it's good. He splits the uprights with a pressure kick to win it. Well, you love to see a game, Kurt, come down to the final possession. Who's going to have the football last? And they were able to make plays and come out with a win.